Okay, we're back. What we're going to do is we're going to have, I'm still cleaning off any of the real markings, but I worked a lot on the hat. I continued to cut on the inside of it so it looks like it's tapered inward. As you can see, the top is bigger than the center portion. Then I went around and I rounded this off a little bit on either side and started to make this a little thinner. Cut this back. On the back portion I cut it a little bit thinner because it's very short at the top and not as long in the back, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. If I want to continue cutting this out, I can to make this a little bit deeper, and I just might do that. Continue to, you know, work my way back a little bit to give a little bit more of a rim to it. But that's pretty well the way I want the hat to look. It's pointing upward a little bit. They're all different variations of the hat. Some of them have the flat brim. Some of them have it wavy. Some of them have it up on just the sides, you know, and like a regular top hat. So let's continue on with the pot of gold itself. We're going to round this up a little bit more. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark off right here where the hands are going to be. Alright, we're just going to do this right now. And we're going to put a hand right there, clenching like a fist. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take this and we're going to go across. We're going to go up underneath. Alright, we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to go across here. Go up underneath. Alright. And then the hand, here's the cuff. I'm going to put the cuff right there. Put the cuff right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another cut here and we're going to just trim this out a little bit. Alright, so that's cuff is coming up over, and then we're going to round this off. We're going to kind of have that go underneath there a little bit, a little notch there, a little notch over here instead of making it so square. Alright, just like so. Couple little notches here and there, and then we're going to put the hand in itself. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's him holding it. So let's take the rough stuff off first, because otherwise we're not going to have enough room for everything here. Alright, there we go. Now we can make another cuff here for the jacket itself, but we're going to put a notch in the center, kind of deep. Okay, one other notch up here, kind of deep, and one down here for the pinky. Alright, so that's how he's going to be holding the pot of gold. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to go up here and do the cuff. Bring this up, okay, because that's going to go underneath, and we're going to notch it out just a little bit, like the hand's coming out from underneath there. Alright, we'll notch it, well, let's get that corner out. Just a little triangular cut there, right above the foot. A little roundedness right there, and that little corner off. I'm going to bring this down where the fingers are going to be. I'm going to take off that rough stuff. And then we're going to put 3 little notches in. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Pretty simple. Holding your Alright. Alright, so that's it right there. I think that's pretty well it for the front. Now, this here, the pot, has a little bit of I want it to look like a rounded pot with a bit of a lip to it. So let me get my little, we're just gonna round this off at the bottom, okay? Just gonna go all the way around, and we're gonna do this. Alright. Hopefully this will work the way I'm thinking of it. Alright. So technically, this will come down a little bit. This will come down a little bit. Alright. See how that, I have a little bit of a brim there. So let's make that a little more distinct. So we're going to go all the way around. And we're going to undercut that, alright? Just like we did with the honey jar that the bear is holding. We're just going to put a little bit of a lip on there. Just give it some contrast and just a round ball there. Just adds a little more detail to your piece. Alright, good. So this is going to come up. You do this with a knife too. You don't really need to have that thing if you don't want to. And what I did, I explained before, was with this little pot of gold here, we're going to actually put pieces around. I could probably do it with the gouge. Now I have the gouge, so I'm going to try it that way to show you how it works. And this is all going to come down a little further underneath that lip. Like it's a nice big pot of gold. Wouldn't that be nice? Money isn't everything, folks. It really is not. If you have your health and you got your family and you have your Lord and then you've got everything. And money means nothing if you're sick and you're not well. That corner. I'm just fine tuning it right now. Alright, we'll be right back.